Hi there. Jennifer here. Oh, wow. You know, everybody has been criticized. We've been criticized by parents, by teachers, by people in our community, by friends, lovers, husbands, wives. We have all been criticized. And what I will tell you is the more critical that we are of ourselves, the more critical we are of others. And the way to have more life in our love and love in our life is to stop criticizing ourselves. When we stop being critical of ourselves, we stop criticizing others. The truth is we cannot change anyone but ourselves, but we can change the way we speak to ourselves and the way we criticize ourselves. Instead, accept all that you are, the good, the bad, the ugly. Embrace it all with love. Treat yourself as if you were the best gift to the universe, because you are. Every one of us is offering something different for this universe, for this earth. And if we beat ourselves up, we diminish who we are, we diminish the love in our hearts. In a matter of speaking, we actually shut our hearts down with criticism. Criticism comes from a closed heart. So if you want to open your heart, lovingly accept all that you are. And how do you do that? Well, start by saying nice things to yourself. Start by telling yourself, I will only speak words that are loving and kind to myself and everyone I meet. I will today begin with a positive attitude towards myself. I will stop shooting all over myself. I will stop telling myself I should have done something. I will instead speak loving acceptance. So, you know, I came from a very critical family. Both mom and dad were extremely critical. We did not get praised. If we came home with an A, why didn't you come home with an A plus? If we made, score on the basketball or volleyball team, it's, well, why didn't you do more? It was never enough. So we were all programmed with this not good enough attitude, this thought that we weren't good enough, that we would never amount to anything. And it's taken me 35 years to get over this. And so if you were criticized as a child, do not replicate those patterns with yourself. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Instead, replace the criticism with, how can I be more loving and accepting of myself? How can I have more compassion for me right now? How can I speak words of kindness instead of criticism? How can I praise myself instead of criticize? So what's the difference between praise? Well, I'll give you some examples. There you go. Good work. You did a great job. You're amazing. Look at how wonderful you are. You are an amazing person. Wow. I really appreciate what you did for me. That was an awesome thing. Thank you. That is void of criticism. Criticism is, oh my gosh, my boobs are too small, my ass is too big, my hair won't work, I am stupid, what an idiot I am. I could go on. Those are criticisms. They have no place in our vocabulary. And I will tell you, if you do that to yourself enough, you'll end up sick. Yes, sickness and ill health begins here, in the mind. I know, because I made myself sick. I had so many bladder infections by the time I was 21 from the anger I had from the abuse in my childhood, that I had to have bladder neck surgery to have the scar tissue removed. Anger causes liver damage, issues with the bladder. It's time to let go of all of that. When are you going to start? How about today? How about moving yourself to, instead of condemn yourself, commit to loving yourself wildly, like in wild abandon. I commit to loving myself with wild abandon. I will be my own best lover instead of looking for someone else to do it for me. I will be my own lover. I will get to know myself. I will lovingly accept all that I am. And when you commit to do these things, I will tell you, and I want to hear from you, your life will change. Your health will change. I did it myself. I started it over 36 years ago. I started changing the way I spoke to myself. I stopped hating my mother. I stopped hating anyone who gave me different things in my life. Everybody gives us gifts. But stop hating your parents, because when you hate your parents, you're actually hating a part of yourself. And so even when there was abuse and trauma, there's a silver lining somewhere. Find it. There it is. Find it. Look for it, because when you start looking for something, what will the mind do? It will find it. Your mind is like a border collie. Give it a job to do and it will. It will always search out for the problems, but have it search for the good. What did I learn from this situation? What is it giving me? All right, so the way we treat ourselves is the way we treat our partners. If we criticize ourselves, we criticize our partners. So focus on your strengths, lovingly accept the flaws and faults, we all have them, and stop criticizing yourself and start loving yourself fearlessly. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. There's a way out of this hellhole you've created. I will help you get there. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the bell, and you will be notified every time I upload a new video. I love you. Remember, the mind is a supercomputer. It can be reprogrammed. Just because you're in a perspective right now doesn't mean it can't change. In 40 days, if you commit to loving yourself fearlessly, your life will improve, I promise. I love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And a big hug, big heartfelt hug to you. Thanks for being here. I love you.